Hey everyone, it's Mason, your Bewilder guide, and today we are at Kenneth Hahn State Recreation Area. Sid the Sasquatch brought us here because Sid believes that this park is beautiful in the spring when everything blooms. And I mean, look at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Desi the unicorn is so excited, and she's running around enjoying the nature and searching for her next mission in the unicorn trials. Let's follow her, and while we do, talk a bit about the park.
Kenneth Hahn State Recreation Area is a 400-acre park in Baldwin Hills. It's an extremely diverse park with lots to do. It has basketball, volleyball, and even a couple of play places. For the more adventurous, there are 7 miles of trails to explore. Near the entrance, you'll find the Gwen Moore Lake, which is home to a lively bunch of waterfowl, like the mallards, American widgeons, pecking ducks, and more. See, they're coupling up for the spring. They practice seasonal monogamy, which means they couple up for the season and then part ways when it's over. So beautiful. Then there is this goofy, double-crested cormorant. It keeps its wings like this to dry out after doing a deep dive. No, really, watch. These birds hunt fish underwater and can dive up to 25 feet.
I can dive too. Look.
Follow the trail or road up to the top of the park to find this hummingbird garden. Here you will see both Allen's hummingbirds and Anna's hummingbirds. But this garden has more than just hummingbirds. This bright orange fella is a hooded oriole. In the spring, it migrates here from the tropics to raise their young.
Eat up, we're on vacation.
And this is a mourning dove, which I've heard many times before, but I've never identified it in person. Its call is often described as peaceful. Now that's a lot of happy birds, which means happy plants. Because birds and plants have a mutualistic relationship, meaning they help each other. The birds eat part of the plants, but they also help in the spreading of plant seeds, which makes them pollinators. And the plants are very happy because they are in spring bloom. Spring takes place in March, April, and May. The weather gets warmer, the days get longer, the nights get shorter, which signals to the plants that it's time to open up their flowers and release pollen to create more plants. Even the weeds are thriving, like the carnation spurge, black mustard, and the Bermuda buttercup. Although most of these are invasive species that can actually disrupt the growth of native plants, which is why it is so important that we protect the native plants that are blooming, such as the Chuparosa bush, very fitting for this park, this wonderful smelling white sage, be sure to give it a sniff, and the star of this park, the California brittle bush. Its yellow flowers attract bees and butterflies because it's rich in nectar, but it also attracts small birds that feed on its seeds, so it's important to the health of our ecosystem to keep it safe. Desi, what are you doing?
I'm taking selfies for my unicorngram.
Oh, Desi, please don't step on the flowers. When hiking, we must always stay on the trails. Going off trail can kill certain plants, and not only will that hurt the current plant life, but it can impact their life cycle next year. Meaning if you step on the flowers this year, there will be less next year. This is a scary cycle that can slowly destroy our favorite flowers, so you gotta stay on trail.
Oh, I feel bad. But wait, maybe I can learn to protect these plants. Perhaps it's a trial. What do you think?
Do you think you could help Desi learn how to protect the flowers of this spring bloom? It could be part of her unicorn trials.